You're welcome to Let's Talk Showbiz right here on JoyNews on Multi TV. And for me, for the trends, I would always want to follow to find out why it is trending. And I'm talking about Things Fall Apart by Kofi Kinata. I had the opportunity to talk to him, so we'll get to know what inspired that particular song. And also one of my all-time favorite actors in Nigeria, that's Richard Murphy Damijo. He's in Ghana, he's actually filming. And my colleague KMJ caught up with him. They had a few things to talk about. We'll also get to hear more about his favorite artist here in Ghana. This and many more here on the show. My name is Doreen Avio. Don't go away. If you just tune in, this is Let's Talk Showbiz, and the excitements keep going up, up, up. It's all about the latest song that has got many talking. It's titled Things Fall Apart by Kofi Kinata, and anytime that young man releases a track, it's actually a bomb. And yes, this jam is like on every radio platform. Every day you hear about the song. So I caught up with him to find out what inspired this particular song, Things Fall Apart, and Kofi Kinata has been talking more on that. But Kofi, I mean, what is falling apart? What is this whole song about?
As I said in the song, so things are falling apart, and it's a reality, like everybody can relate. Things are not the same anymore, so definitely things are falling apart. Yeah, it's something that you can relate, something that I can relate, something that's going on, something that's happening. Yeah.
Wow, but what inspired it? Because you know, sometimes as Ghanaians, we see things, we hear things, but it's very difficult to talk about it. Yeah. Especially when you are a young person, you can see that, oh, this thing is not good, but when you say it, they will be like, yeah, but you are a kid. Yes, yeah. So don't say it. So what inspired your song?
Oh, I would say I found a way of saying the truth without getting people offended. So I wasn't talking about one particular group or some kind of people. I was talking about ourselves. So it's something that everybody falls short. Like you have your shade in it. Everybody has its shades in it. So it's relatable. We can relate to it. That's why everybody, like, he will be laughing. Hey, Jehovah fall by the so you'll be running from the Jehovah Witness. You know, you fall short in that.
Exactly.
Yeah. So excuse me. So that's how come people are sorry. That's how come people are people anticipating.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm talking about our everyday life. Yeah.
But aside you looking at everything that is happening, our everyday life, you as a Ghanaian, looking at what is happening in the country with the things that are going on, would one say that it's gotten to that point where you just needed to talk about it? Because sometimes we have to talk about it but make fun of it. Yeah. But did you look at did you consider all of this before putting the song together?
Yeah, but most of the times I don't want to play the blame games. I don't want to be blaming some kind of people. In this outside of the world, especially Ghana, we think everything is for the government, or the government is some kind of people or some group of people. And they are governing the country. We are watching. As our president said, we should be citizens and not spectators. So that's our perception that, okay, we voted for them, so the country is for them. No, the country is for me and you. So sometimes the kind of things we will criticize, we also fall short in those kind of areas. So yeah, sometimes I don't want to go there. I can't say it, or maybe some of the other artists will say it, but that's what I'm saying for now. Yeah.
Right, so that was Kofi Kinata there, and well, the song is really trending. Lots of people are talking about it. If you haven't heard it yet, do well to check it out. And remember, he's actually working at putting out the video. It hasn't been shot yet, but as and when it's out, remember, you get to see it right here on Let's Talk Showbiz. And now let's move straight to my all-time favorite Nollywood actor or Nigerian actor. That's Richard Murphy Damijo. We call him RMD. So RMD is in Ghana. You know, Perfect Picture is a production by Shelley Frimpong Manso, and it looks like 10 years after they are just doing something new. My colleague KMJ caught up with him and he talked about his favorite artist in Ghana, which is rapper Sarkodie. But he also compared that of the Ghanaian movie industry and that of Nigeria. He's been talking more on that.
My favorite Ghanaian musician of all time in present day young people is Sarkodie. I love.
You follow him a lot?
Yeah, I love the way he raps in your language.
The local dialect.
That for me is just. It just does it for me. Right now, my song on repeat is CCTV.
Can promise and Sarkodie. Oh, okay. So can we do a line or two?
Well,
I want to teach you the song.
Which one? Which of them?
Yeah, the CCTV song.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So it goes like, I want you to sing it. On enemy say on enemy CCTV, Davia, so. Oh, I see. You seen the video too.
Yeah, I love the song. I love that song. You know how it is. Language, rhythm. When rhythm takes you, it doesn't speak a language.
Exactly.
It just takes you.
Yeah.
I've loved. I mean, I've been a Ramblers dance band fan forever. I love E.T. Mensah. My father had, you know, I'm 58 years old, so my father had albums from E.T. Mensah to Ramblers.
International band.
Yes, and then of course I had
Osibisa.
I'm a huge fan of Mark Tonto and Osei Tutu. You know, so
you're deep rooted in Ghana.
Oh, no, I love Fela, and Fela has always had a good connection with Ghana. You said music I've loved. I thought E.T. Mensah was a Nigerian. We all thought Ramblers Dance Band was a Nigerian band.
Yeah.
I mean, these musicians had no borders, you know. And today, there's no Nigerian song that will be complete without saying Odo.
Yeah.
The difference, I guess, is the pace.
Okay.
We are very, you know, we're
just on the ride.
very on the pace, you know. We're a bit more frantic when we work, you know. But out here it's a bit more chill, you know. And so that's basically what it is. But you know, that's the vibe. You go with the vibe, you know. In Nigeria, the vibe can be like this. Yeah. And then you come to Ghana and the vibe is.
You're very relaxed.
And then you just, you know, so you can lay back, you can lean back a bit, you know, and just weave and bob to it. You know, that is why most of us will come here for a difference. You know, it's just 45 or 35 minutes away, but it's just a different world, and you've got to love it. Anything different is good. I mean, Ghanaians will come to Nigeria and they say, "Oh, love the pace, love it," you know. So.
Right, so that was Nigerian actor Richard Murphy Damijo, talking more about our movie industry, that of Ghana and Nigeria. He says the pace is faster compared to that of one in Ghana. So yeah, we're still doing our best and we're hoping that we can catch up with them. And now moving on, Kwame Eugene and Kitty are in the news for various reasons. So now, if you recall earlier this year, a pastor actually prophesied that this year was not going to be a good year for the 3Ks. The 3Ks mentioned Kwame Eugene, Kidi, and then a few other ones. But I remember Miss G caught up with them and they said they didn't believe in it and whatever. Later, somewhere along the line, people said that they felt that the prophecy had actually affected them. So last Saturday, I caught up with Kwame Eugene and Kidi to find out that if indeed the prophecy had affected them music-wise and what's going on with them. And they both said that this year has actually been a good year for them. Let's hear Kwame Eugene and Kidi on that.
Nobody but you. Let me say they know that. You think say I believe you? Hey, Saga, man, now we're doing the girl I'm here to stay. Oh Lord, if I leave you, say, let's go.
What do you make of it?
It hasn't affected anybody. This year has been an amazing year. If you look at it, this year I've gotten a chance to perform at the PlayStation Theater in New York. That's amazing. I've been to Amsterdam, Oh My Festival, huge festival with global superstars. I've released my album successfully. I've released a movie successfully. I've shot videos. Like, God's blessing has been coming. I can't be ungrateful and say I've not had a good year. I've not had a great year. I mean, some people wish that prophecy never back to pass and say, Pastor Nika said this will happen and it's happening. But we should always focus on the positive. He said what he said in the beginning of the year. I told myself that God told me I'm going to have a great year. And personally, I think I'm not having a terrible year.
There was a question I asked Kidi, and I thought I should ask you as well. So in the beginning of the year, a prophet did put out something that he felt that this are not going to, and now people are saying that they feel that that has kind of affected you guys, so you've not been able to deliver so well. What do you make of that?
People think we've not been able to deliver so well.
Yeah, compared to last year.
This whole year I've released just a single song, and like in a month I have 2 million views. I've played every single show in the country. I've traveled to, I've been to America for concerts, PlayStation Theater. What else do you want God to do you? Oh.
But of course, it's Ghana, and once somebody says something, especially when it has to do with a pastor.
I feel because people are not close to us, they're just saying what they want. But I mean, if they can even be saying what they see, they can see a lot that God has actually done this year. So what the man said, he's a prophet, but I mean, God works in mysterious ways. And God is saying that this year is a very good year. I mean, this is the year, this rock starting you are seeing. This is the year I took album of the year and all that, Charlie. So it's not about what people say, it's about what God says.
So that was Kwame Eugene and Kidi. They said this year has been a great one for them. Now, Kwame Eugene actually told me to watch out because he has something coming up this December. I don't know, but when he talks like that, then you should know there's a banger on its way. And it looks like this year, the end of the year, they seem to have so much coming up. So just watch out for Kwame Eugene and Kidi on that. And this is where we wrap it all up on Let's Talk Showbiz. Today's edition, I'm Doreen Avio. Remember, on Twitter, it is Doreen Avio, and on Instagram is Doreen_Avio. Also, log on to myjoyonline.com, the entertainment page, for more of our stories. Have a wonderful evening.